Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you tips on how to glow up this quarantine because since we're stuck indoors and we're not really seeing a lot of people, this is a great time to just go inside, look within ourselves, improve ourselves, and just come out a lot better than we were before we went in. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. So for this first quarantine glow up tip, it's going to be on how to start a workout routine or just something to keep you healthy. So because right now a lot of us aren't at work or aren't in school, we are at home most of the day, and so what we can be doing during this time is kind of setting ourselves up to have healthy habits when we get out of quarantine. So if you didn't go to the gym before, or like me, you did go to the gym and now your gyms are closed, you're kind of stuck in this little limbo on especially if you don't have like weights at home or things like that. You're going to be doing a lot of exercises that are body weights, but fortunately a bunch of people are uploading at home workout routines, workouts that you can do from home that are very easy and simple. And if it's not something that you're accustomed to, definitely don't jump straight into it and do it every single day unless that's something that you want to do. I would start out with 3 times a week, a rest day in between, just 5-10 minutes of something that you enjoy and makes you feel good, and then just build from there, because this is the perfect time to start developing that habit and then you can keep it going afterwards. The other tip I have is to give your skin a break. And I know I'm like here caked out, right? But I was filming some stuff for my TikTok, and so this is actually the first time I wear makeup since this whole quarantine started. I was wearing it every single day to school and I'm super ashamed of that. However, I did decide to give my skin a break this whole time, just let it like breathe. I'm healing my acne right now, so that's like a big thing I'm doing. But this is the time, if you have acne like me or you just want to give your skin a break, go without makeup the whole day. There's no need for it. Really hone in on your skincare routine. If you've been wanting to try new products, this is a great time to do that, because in case you have a reaction or something goes on, no one's really gonna see it. So that's another good thing that you could do. Also, if you were in school and now everything got moved to online, things like that, this is a perfect time to like really boost your GPA. And I know you're thinking, well, this might be hurting my GPA because I'm not used to this whole online format. But now what you have is the time to study. I remember before, for me, it was really difficult having classes that like my schedule was all over the place and I'd be at school for hours and I just wouldn't be motivated to do my stuff, or I'd go see my friends. But since this is not the biggest priority anymore, right? You can really hone in on your schoolwork. You can spend the time to really delve into it and really absorb the knowledge, especially for those people that are going to these universities where you pay a bunch of money every year and then now you have to do all that from home, and it's just like, why did I pay all this money to just take these classes from home? I'm pretty sure that's like, I don't know, it seems kind of like devastating to me. Like, fortunately, I don't pay a lot for my state tuition, but I can imagine going to like a private university or something like that. But anyway, moving on to the next topic. Quarantine is also a really good time to look within yourself. This is really going to challenge you to see if you can really sit by yourself, in the sense that like you're not distracted by all these things that you have to do or you're going to do, or you have to go do this, or you have practice and all this other noise in your life, and you're really going to hone in on some feelings that you might have like suppressed or just weren't really in tune with, and this is finally going to give you the time to face those type of emotions. And if you have some of those, really take the time to see what is causing them, what are they rooted in, so that you can improve that and then take that and be able to release it and get that positive energy where it needs to be, to get yourself just to feel aligned and at peace. Another thing you can do during this quarantine is really culture yourself. If you've been wanting to learn a new language, go ahead and learn that language, immerse yourself in it, investigate the culture. If you wanted to like read a book, go ahead and read that book. And if you like art, study art, the history behind these pieces, to educate yourself on these kind of like on these things that what I notice is that as you get older, me talking like I'm 40, as you get older, it becomes a lot harder, like wanting to know all this like knowledge and things like that, like before you were a nerd, right? And to want to know all these things. And then now that you get older, it's just like that type of stuff becomes like really expensive. And you're just like, oh. But yeah, so really take the time to do that if you want to, if that's something that like interests you, just to feel more educated about yourself. And so then if you're ever presented in like a situation where someone's talking about, oh yes, and then the type of style and the blah blah blah, and you're like, yeah, actually the person that blah blah blah, blah, and you can just feel confident in your own knowledge. Also, my last tip is if you want to try something new, this is the time to experiment. So if you want to give yourself bangs, I thought about giving myself bangs. Or if once the, not the rules, but well, they are rules, right? Um, Once the quarantine becomes a little less strict and they start letting businesses open again, type of things like that, you can get like a new hair color, get eyelash extensions, get work done if you want to, and it's gonna give you a perfect opportunity to have recovery time to see if you actually like something. If not, so you can revert back and little things like that. And I know this video was super quick, but it's just something I wanted to put out there for all of you. And I hope that you are all safe, that you stay inside, that you protect yourself, and I'm sure this will pass very soon. Bye everyone, I'll see you in my next video.